Hey, it's Tuesday. It's Paul Catalina's Top 5 brought to you by Texas Beef House. Promo code 365sports at checkout. Top 5 emerging storylines in college football. Let's get to it. Number 5, can Billy Napier stave off firing? Now, I don't know if he can. I mean, they've got Texas coming up. They got Georgia. Then they have Texas. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. And the gap between them and Georgia and them and Texas probably gets him fired. But to this point in the season, they actually haven't been as bad as you would think. DJ Lagway now entrenched as the starter since Graham Mertz's career is over, and there's some exciting things that can happen. Now, do I think he'll keep his job? Probably not. I think they want to string for the fences, but DJ Lagway likes him, and they're not quite as bad as we thought they were going to be. But that talent gap between Georgia and Texas might be the thing that does it, but don't be surprised to see him hang in there. He's been able to kind of grip onto the ledge a little bit more than most coaches in his situation that I've seen. It was a foregone conclusion. It might still be a month ago that he was getting fired. Number 4, are the Aggies good? Like actually good? What we saw against LSU was a defense that got after an elite quarterback in Garrett Nussmeier. They contained, for the most part, some good wide receivers. They shut down the running game at LSU, made them one-dimensional, got after Garrett Nussmeier in the pass rush, really did a great job, and then they can 1-2 you on offense, whether throwing the ball or running the ball. They're a very good running offense. Marcel Reed looked unbelievable the other night. The whole country's talking about him. He's certainly the quarterback of the future and probably the quarterback of the now, but we'll see what they do down the line. But Mike Elko might actually have something here. They should not lose again until they play Texas, and that one's looking like a lot better game as the weeks go by. Number 3, can Texas lose again? And by lose again, I mean before they play A&M. Vanderbilt gave them all they wanted. Texas was just a little bit too good for them. And maybe the Longhorns' confidence is shaken after that Georgia loss. Quinn Ewers didn't play well early, played really well late, completed 17 passes in a row, but Arkansas is looming out there on the horizon. I don't know. Could they take a second loss before they play A&M? Would be interesting to see down the line because Texas is really good. I still think they're one of the deeper teams in the country, but looked a little vulnerable. Also, note, so did Ohio State. Ohio State looked more vulnerable than I thought that they would, considering their only other loss on the season was a 1-point loss to Oregon, who, remember, yesterday I named the best dang team in the country right now, but looked a little vulnerable against Nebraska. Some calls bounced a different way. It could have been different there for Ohio State. That's just a little secret nugget for this one. Number 2, is Mark Stoops on the hot seat? I mean, just a year ago, there was thought he might have wound up at A&M. That obviously didn't happen. They made a great choice with Mike Elko. But Kentucky, right now, one of the worst teams in the country. They cannot beat anybody. Auburn stroked him the other day, and Auburn is not good. This is a problem for the Wildcats. Mark Stoops, who was feeling good a year ago, right now really does not look all that hot for them, or his seat looks really, really hot. And finally, as it comes to hot seats and Oklahoma defensive minds, is Brent Venables in bigger trouble than we may have thought? Like, I thought maybe he was a next year hot seat, but right now I'm starting to think if they don't get better and get some big commits and show some future in the hurry, that Brent Venables might be out the door this year for Oklahoma. I don't know. It just seems like they're pointed in the absolute wrong direction, and they've got cement around their boots right now at Oklahoma. That's going to do it for us. It's time to say goodbye. Love you.